The biggest little man in WWE history. Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Arguably one of... Come on, negotiations have broken down, and we now have a war on our hands. Here we go, guys. Falls count anywhere.
I'm gonna destroy your face. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, what an uppercut. Talk about rocking the jaw. Standing drop kick.
Great ups. He's starting to stagger a bit. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
This might be it. Oh, my. Back suplex. Randy Orton might be the most successful third-generation wrestler in WWE history. The Orton family has been a fixture in wrestling for over 50 years, competing in main events from the 1960s. All things are about to pick up, guys.
I love a good plot twist.
You both started the Orton family tree with the discussion of Bob Orton Sr., but Randy's father, Cowboy Bob Orton, has an impressive pedigree, too, as a WWE superstar, including being in Roddy Piper's corner during major matches at the first 2 WrestleManias.
As great as his father and grandfather were, Randy brought the Orton name to even greater heights with multiple WrestleMania main events and over a dozen WWE Championship reigns. Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Punishing the human body. Now that's what I call making a statement.
What a combination, Cole. That might just do it here.
He might have it.
Oh, out of nowhere. Game, set.
He's got him covered.
I thought that was it. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's exploits in WWE have been well documented. But let's not forget, Mysterio was also quite successful in WCW prior to the company being sold in 2001. Big slam.
To illustrate just how successful Mysterio was in WCW, as Michael stated, in addition to capturing the Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championships, Mysterio was also one half of the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but let's be honest. The WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, really a thing worth bragging about, Saxton? I mean, it was only around for, what, like a week?
Still a championship.
Oh, what impact. Over 15 years into his WWE career, there were a few firsts left for Randy Orton to conquer. But he found one when he beat Bobby Roode and captured the United States Championship for the very first time. I got right to the gut.
Michael mentioned Randy Orton's United States title win, and true to Orton form, it came out of nowhere. After a quickly intensifying rivalry, the Viper beat the Glorious One at Fastlane for the one title he had yet to claim.
And here he comes, set up with a famed Orton stomp.
Almost like Randy enjoys this. Just stomping every single part of his body.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He knows he's in trouble. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Tremendous ring presence from the apron.
Oh, no.
And a reverse DDT. Corey brought up Orton's going for the cover. He's got some fight left in him.
Nice kick out.
Oh, right to the jaw. Randy Orton looking to end this. Ooh. After decades in the sports entertainment business, I feel like we know Rey Mysterio fairly well, but Corey, there's still that element of mystery when it comes to Rey, isn't there?
Yeah, that's because that mask he wears, Cole. I'm telling you, he's hiding something from us. I just know it. Why else would he wear that mask?
Byron should wear one.
Agreed.
Hey. Unlike Corey, who is clearly a conspiracy theorist, I don't believe Rey Mysterio is hiding something from us underneath his mask. It's just part of his Lucha Libre heritage.
Oh, don't get me started on Lucha Libre. They're all hiding something. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, Sin Cara. Can't trust any of them.
He's looking at it.
Boom! We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Rey Mysterio looking for something big. Lightning fast reflexes. Oh! Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Corey, it still amazes me how quickly Randy Orton can strike an opponent with the RKO. Obviously, the WWE Universe feels the same way since the hashtag out of nowhere trends on social media whenever the Viper uncoils.
It doesn't matter if an opponent is behind Randy Orton, in front of him, attacking him. The Viper is always one RKO from victory.
Lands this, and he is done. Double axe handle smash. Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Without a doubt, the city of Boston is home to some of the greatest fans in sports. This one's over, guys.
And Randy Orton makes the cover. In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we put the pinfall and the victory. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here is your winner.
What's this?
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
And here comes Orton.
He wants no part of the outside.
Uh-oh. Hung out to dry.
Vintage Randy Orton.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
The following contest is a Fall
Now look at
Count
this.
Anywhere match.
Here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215
Oh, man.
pounds.
There it is. We have unofficially started here.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
What a throw. As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Suplex.
Nailed it.
Aleister Black beginning to look a little tired.
Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
He looks absolutely drained right now, guys. This Falls Count Anywhere match has really done a number on him.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Look out!
What a stomp!
Good grief! You gotta believe this one's over.
Scoop slam!
Uh-oh. Up and... Oh, face first!
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
Black can't be feeling good right now.
I don't feel good watching. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's taken.
Just a nasty headbutt. I will never forget Survivor Series 1999, where the Big Show replaced Stone Cold Steve Austin and first won the WWE.
And it's Big Show making him...
Oh, my gosh. That'll stop anybody. This one is over.
This is exactly what Big Show is waiting for.
I have no doubt.
The weapon of mass destruction.
That has got to be it.
He's going for the pin. And the shoulder gets up in time.
How'd he do that?
Byron, I remember that Survivor Series match like it was yesterday. I was there backstage, and the Big Show was a man possessed that night.
And never underestimate the element of surprise, gentlemen, especially when that surprise is a 7-foot giant with a hunger for the WWE Championship.
Woo-wee.
That'll hinder your modeling career. When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. Alley-oop! Face first.
That was awesome.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe. Boom! The Big Show is putting on a big show right now. No attempt, what power! No attempt. Boom! You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude
Counter here.
Wow, Aleister Black able to avoid damage there.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point. No attempt. Boom!
We may see something. That's the showstopper.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Is the second time enough to end this match?
Boom! Man, Big Show never stops.
Each of these competitors is looking for a weapon of mass destruction.
That should do it.
Oh my God, what impact.
Oh, Black able to avoid damage so quick. Big Show just barely got out of the way there. Ooh, sidewalk slam. Military, oh, what impact. Military, oh, what a splash. Man, oh man.
Attack to the midsection.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Ooh. Oh, Big Show riding a huge wave of momentum right now. Man, Big Show never stops.
Big Show setting up.
Oh, my gosh. That'll stop anybody. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Hip drop.
Big Show feeling the pressure now.
Tell me about it. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to get hurt in a match like this. That's just the way it is. There's really no way around it.
When this guy's on, look out.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point. Guys, the most important thing for harsh impact.
What a comeback.
Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights showed very well.
And what a great win here for him. And we're ready to get this Falls Count Anywhere match underway.
Matches like this rarely end inside the ring, which is what makes them so unpredictable.
Let me tell you, I shook hands with the Big Show, and afterwards, I couldn't hold a pen for hours.
Saxton, you're a liar. The Big Show would never shake your hand.
Body press.
Military press.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Slammed with authority. Military
Up and down.
Military. Ooh.
Beautiful technique.
Military. Ooh.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a false count anywhere match, anything goes. The referee goes down hard.
What a wimp.
Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up. What a press.
Military.
Ooh. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Too quick for him there.
Just tossed. She could airline miles for that.
Aleister Black setting it up. You know, gentlemen, one of the greatest privileges a WWE superstar has is connecting with our armed forces all over the world.
That's right, and the Big Show has been a humble guest to thousands of our proud men and women fighting to keep us safe and protect our freedoms. Military. Ooh. Military.
Ooh, just dropped.
Picking up what you said, Byron. Big Show has been greatly touched spending time and hearing stories from countless of our country's bravest.
And Big Show honors the men and women serving us by incorporating camouflage into his ring gear. It's a small gesture of gratitude coming from a truly big heart.
The weapon of mass destruction.
Here's his moment, Michael.
He's got the shoulders down. Big Show looked impressive tonight.
Boy,
absolutely.
did he ever.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Every single person involved in that match should donate their paycheck to charity. Those guys had poor technique and gave a half-hearted effort.
What's going on here?
Here we go.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Military. What power.
Uh-oh. Up and... Ooh.
Going for it all here. That's the showstopper.
This one's over, guys.
That is exactly what Big Show needed.
Big Show is in position.
The weapon of mass destruction.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Here we go, and remember, falls count anywhere in this match.
Wow. And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Boom, what impact!
Military. That's what you call a bad landing.
Boom, what impact!
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Military. Incredible drop. Military.
Body press! Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
How did they get away with that? That's not legal.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules. Nailed it. Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, sharp one right to the cheekbone.
No attempt on a press.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules. Rough landing.
Black can't be feeling good right now.
I don't feel good watching.
I mean, it looks to me like he's almost completely out.
Oh, come on. Just put him out of his misery already. This is getting ridiculous.
When it comes to falls count anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
No attempt.
Oh, what a splash!
Man, oh man.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a fall. His shoulders are down, and Aleister Black powers out.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. No attempt. Boom!
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
No attempt. Boom!
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a falls count anywhere match, anything goes.
Boom! No attempt.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
The weapon of mass destruction.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match. Here's his moment, Michael.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. The weapon of mass destruction.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There it is. Now
He goes for the cover. This guy just refuses to quit.
Black reached into the abyss to get the shoulder up there. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere. No attempt. What a scary drop.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point. No attempt.
What a press.
Oh boy, he is rolling. No attempt.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Aleister Black with a nice reversal. In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match. That should do it.
Let's look at the replay.
Nice move right there. Targeting the back. Very effective.
Military. Boom!
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relent. When it comes to falls count anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. The world's largest athlete is on a roll, and that's something an opponent does not want to see.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Black able to avoid damage so quick.
And it's Big Show getting out of that one.
Military. Boom!
He's got him here. He's got him. Oh!
He's making a statement here with this attack. We may see something.
Oh, my gosh. That'll stop anybody. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
This is exactly what Big Show is waiting for.
I have no doubt. You gotta believe this one's over.
Here he goes.
Beautiful technique. Got every ounce of that one. This
Getting it done. When this guy's on, look out. This is it. Oh, and the reversal by Big Show.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Blackjack.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Big Show forced to play defense here.
The big man is on the ropes.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
Hey, his opponent has a pulse. Who knew? For a while there, I thought he was in there with a tackling dummy.
He looks for it once again. That's the showstopper.
That has got to be it. Can Aleister Black stay in this after that?
Big Show is in position. The weapon of mass destruction.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's got him covered. Yes! Takes it! Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. That's what I love about the WWE, a match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us.
Here is your winner.
What's this? Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He might have it.
Oh my gosh. That'll stop anybody. This one is over.
Again? Really? Come on. Come up with something new already.
The weapon of mass destruction.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Saxton, what do you know about being tranquilo?
Well, I wouldn't qualify myself as such. Things are about to heat up.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Gómez Palacio, Durango, Mexico.
Still not officially underway. Right to the throat. Bringing it back into the ring. Oh, right to the throat.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In-Your-House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's on the defensive here.
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by The Undertaker.
Roman Reigns lives by mottos like one versus all, and I can, I did, I will again. Roman's the big dog, and when you're the big dog, you can have a line of enemies a mile long. The more the merrier.
Oh, what a hook.
Oh, my Lord. He's looking a little weary here. He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
This Last Man Standing match has clearly taken its toll on him, but I wouldn't count him out just yet. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve.
If history has shown us anything when it comes to Roman Reigns, it's that the man is fearless. And when the big dog is on the hunt, opposing superstars better beware.
We all know that Roman Reigns is not going to back down from a fight. Reigns will defend the Roman Empire with everything he's got, and if Roman's the only one defending it, he's okay with that too.
Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes.
Superman punch! Good night!
But he's got to capitalize now.
Wow, that should be the final blow.
Byron, regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
What's Roman Reigns putting together here? The guy's promise his back really against the wall. This is a bad situation.
He started this match in great health, but now it seems fatigue has set in.
I think this one's over. Our threat of seeing all this is dropping dangerously close to zero.
And setting up a vicious knee.
Man, let the ref do his job. Come on, let the ref do his job.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The ref wasn't finished. No reason for that.
It's no secret, guys, that the Last Man Standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes.
Superman punch! This one's over, guys. Andrade almost slips out of harm's way.
Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to fall.
Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
And Roman Reigns knows how to play mind games as good as anybody.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
There's no doubt Roman Reigns has a long career in front of him. But guys, if he chose to hang him up today, I'd say he's a surefire Hall of Famer. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Focusing more on Michael's Hall of Fame argument, I definitely agree that Reigns belongs. Just look at everything he's already done, from WrestleMania main events to WWE Championship reigns and everything in between.
It seems like a silly argument if you ask me, but hey, I'll play along. I'll also agree. Roman Reigns is a slam dunk Hall.
This one.
Superman punch. Good night.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Now Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs. Spear! Spear! Here's his moment, Michael. Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions at Unforgiven in 2003.
What a decisive victory for Roman Reigns. Just incredible.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
Where's this?
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
He's out there in no man's land.
He's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Draped on the apron. Ooh, what impact.
And he's heading back in.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realized. Batista! What a spear from the animal. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Roman Reigns is out to prove everyone else in WWE is a